to see you with your name up here. I'm trying to work on the new setup. I got a little bit of sun. It's gonna happen. I'm now in the south, I suppose. Oh, working on it. Working on things. Working on the whole visuals behind me. Um, I forgot. I misplaced. I misplaced something. Oh, I misplaced it up here. So you don't see this. This is show prep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what that was. Don't worry about it. You didn't see anything. Hello, Peter. Yes, it begins. Flash. Thank you. The shelves look pretty damn good. I don't like these shelves, and I want to get new ones, but it does help to see them. I got the dude's got the sun tups over there. Maybe I'll do more of a corner setup. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm liking the way that looks. I got the sun tups, boom, the 23s. You see? And then I got all my limiteds. So what I don't have space for are the trades. I have no real trade editions. I have a few out there, but none to speak of. So I have like all these king trades. I have almost every king in a first edition, but it's, they're beat up. So, but they deserve to be out, They've brought me joy, and they deserve to be displayed. I got an ice cream cone. I got that at Wisconsin Dells. So, yes. Hello, Mark. Hello, Flash. You're out of focus. Oh, am I? Well, maybe. I don't have any focus. But being out of focus. Oh, yeah, like the shirt. I had to get it. See the shirt? I'm now a local Tennessee guy. So I had to show it. So, like, I'm totally not from somewhere else is the message I'm trying to send. No, I didn't have to buy my way into here. Look at that hair. Anyway, those shelves look great. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you. Shall we check in with the Magic Duff Bucket? I think we shall. And you kind of already saw. What have you got for me today, Magic Duff Bucket? Oh, Jack and Coke, and I have a Coke glass here. And the reasons are threefold. One, Jack Daniels is Tennessee whiskey, number 7. It says so right there. And it's what I have in the house. So, you guys got to tell me if this is too much, Jack. It feels like too much, Jack. And then 3, it's I have it on good authority that this is Josh Mallerman's go-to drink. We all have our go-tos, right? I have White Russians and Rapture brews. And although I can't go to my Rapture brew because it's 9-10 hours away from me right now. And man, the skin itches. The skin itches. So, yeah, Josh Mallerman, it's his favorite drink, and he proposed to his special lady friend, man. He proposed, and she said yes. And I love what he wrote because he's a writer. He's a genius with the words. He wrote, I asked a real question. I got a real answer. I bought, and all those things. I'm not going to do it justice. I'm going to muddle it up. So here's to you, Josh Mallerman, and your special lady friend in Michigan, your Michiganders. Oh, I put a bit of Jack in there. So let me tell you something. If you're my kids, don't listen right now. Okay? Shut it off. Walk away. Go watch Blue's Clues or something. When I was a kid, me and my friend used to climb up on garage roofs overlooking a cemetery with a bottle of whiskey and orange juice and some Solo cups. Up on garage roofs overlooking a cemetery. I don't know why. I don't know why. And if you're my mom, you're probably not watching anyway. But if you're my mom, walk away and go watch, 90 Day Fiancé or something. Because we used to take, my parents were the children of alcoholics, so they never touched alcohol. But they didn't treat it like this weird taboo. Like they didn't jump on it like it was a live grenade and keep the kids away. They weren't like that. They just never drank, and they were role models in that regard. But every year somebody'd give them a bottle of Canadian Club whiskey, and it would go under the counter, and they had so many. And that's what we would grab and mix with orange juice. So now every time I taste whiskey of any sort, my body's like, oh, you're poisoning me again. Okay, well, the liver's back in its suitcase and heading out. All right, kids and all can come. Number one's. Okay, number one just tuned in. So everybody, don't talk about what we just talked about. Okay. What's up, Mike? Thank you for the shelf compliment. I appreciate that. Greetings, Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. Yeah, I cannot drink Jack anymore. That's kind of what I was going for. Oh, yeah, and I see what's peeking in the down. You guys might recognize that. What's he unboxing? What'd it be? I don't know. Shut up and see. It's the original art. Well, it was folded, producer Jill. It was folded. It was folded. We're going to move along. Your shelves are looking good. Thank you. Thank you, number one. Hello, I am Manos. Good to see you. I'm really happy to see you all. You do that every morning. Is that Jack and Coke? You do that every morning? You should auction that art. Yes. All proceeds go to I don't know. I don't know. Wigs for pigs. I don't know. Because I imagine pigs are naked all the time and they're on all fours and it gets cold and maybe they need wigs. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Excellent. $100. Really, I couldn't sell it. It's my daughter's art. It's here, it's here. She did it for me for the show, and now she hates the show. I don't know if she wants to be on. Elsie, you want to be on? EJ? Okay, so what do we have to talk about? Flash, I can't sell it. I can draw you a Kenny Rogers. Lee has that right now. Kenny Rogers chopping his hand off. Remember? I gave it away with the collector. I call it Unboxing Jackass or something like that. But it's me, but it looks like Kenny Rogers. I also have a Sasquatch with a melting face that I'm going to give away. You want to see it? You want to see it? Sasquatch. The story behind this photo is that Sasquatch said, I'm going to stop living this lie. I'm going to go out. I'm going to join the world. I'm going to join the community. I'm not going to live a lie anymore. And he stepped out into the clearing and he approached a bunch of people playing guitar and singing like church hymns or whatever. And he thought, these are good people. I'm going to go talk to them and I'm going to be friends. And then one woman threw acid in his face. He's like, it burns! It burns! And so he learned a valuable lesson that day. That people are awful. Even when they're around a campfire with an acoustic guitar, they'll throw acid in your face just because you're 8 feet tall and hairy and naked. So, yeah, his face is melting. Anyway, that's gone. Whoever wins this Dark Man, I don't know. Anybody's going to win the Dark Man, 1,500, you know. Okay. $500. Oh, man, I need the money, too. The art and your opening caught me in 2019. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to talk about Curious King, Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. Doesn't have a whole lot to do with Sasquatch or Acid Face. But yeah, I was going to lead off, if you could see, with Curious King. Curious King, I got to say, I was, settling into this house as you do when you're a local, and I looked at my watch or my phone at like 3:09, and it would already the sale already went live. So I'm like, oh man, I missed it. So let me go look. There's a reason why I wasn't so worried, and I'll get to that in a minute, about missing my copy of the standard edition. But I was like, damn, let's see if it's sold out yet. And I looked, and it was boom, toast. I couldn't get the site. I'm like, oh man, I bet you it's like a DNS attack. This guy's site's gonna get bombarded. People are buying it right now. Blah blah blah. Well, nobody bought it. It was a total mess. Curious King, Anthony over there, upgraded the system, bought more bandwidth than he thought he needed, and even with all these safeguards, the site crashed. Nobody bought a book. He's going to redo the whole pre-order. I felt awful for him. I mean, that's bad news. You never want to see it. When the fans show up, the fans show up. And Joe Abercrombie is a big deal. Sean Lynch showed some copies of Broken Bindings. Man, I wish I had gotten on that. I had no idea. So I'm living vicariously through his videos of Joe Abercrombie books. They look gorgeous. So anyway, Curious King's going to redo it. And what is Curious King? All right, well, let's get into Curious King. Curious King is doing for sci-fi and fantasy what Suntup did for horror. So they're a new publisher on the scene. They did a rebind of Ready Player One, and they're now coming out with their first. And the rebind of Ready Player One took everybody's breath away. It was pretty remarkable. And they're doing their first ever book. So he's publishing his first ever book, and it's The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. If that's a book you want, Manos, then I suggest you subscribe to Curious King's newsletter, because he's going to redo the pre-order, and you're going to have a chance to order one of 3 editions: the standard, the numbered, and the lettered. It's going to be bonkers. They're all gorgeous. So a little bit of news for us here in this little family with only 8 people watching, Jill. Man, I gotta show a nipple or something to get more people on. I'm doing a giveaway next week. I'm gonna post a video, and at random, somebody's gonna be chosen for a standard edition of The Blade Itself. So all you have to do is subscribe to me, subscribe to Curious King's newsletter, and comment on the video. So just do those 3 things. If you do those 3 things, your name will go into a drawing for a standard edition of The Blade Itself. Now, I'm probably going to do this after... Well, I told Anthony I'll do it next Monday. He approached me and said, hey, I'd like to give a book away to one of your viewers. So I said, as long as it doesn't have profanity and nudity in it. I don't want that for my viewers. It's got to be G-rated. And he said, shut up. I said, all right. So we're going to do it. And so that's cool. And it's just for Jeff Word subscribers, man. So, yeah, it's a standard edition. So it is 8 great people. I'm a bit out of the loop. What is Curious King? Yeah, Martin. So All you have to do is be here and subscribe. Facebook's not involved at all. Facebook's not involved. You don't have to let Mark Zuckerberg know. It's just us chickens. And I don't even know who owns YouTube. Who owns YouTube? Jack Dempsey was Twitter. I don't know who owns. I don't know who owns it or who the CEO. I don't even care. But you don't have to let Mark Zuckerberg know nothing. He's nosy. In fact, I think it was him that threw acid in Sasquatch's face. So, yes. So that's it. I mean, if you love that, if you love that author, I've got to read that author. I haven't read that author, so I'm stoked about that release too. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm happy about it. I think it's cool, and I like to do that, pass it along to you guys, so you guys get a chance. Google owns YouTube. Oh, Google's an evil company. I show 13 people. Okay, well that's nice. That's good. I'm glad. Already 2 out of 3. I was thinking the pre-order was Wednesday, so I would have missed out. Had the site not crashed. You got lucky, Peter. Yeah, so check it out. I don't know when he's going to redo it, but subscribe to the newsletter, and you'll find out when he's going to redo the pre-order. I'm sure he's going to get some backup. I don't know, wizards, hobbits. I don't know. He's going to get some magicians to back it up. Oh, fun fact. The standard edition, the lowest tier edition, is the only one with the dust jacket, and it's still going to be signed by Joe Abercrombie. That's good. That's like a bonus he threw in there out of the generosity of Joe's heart as well. He agreed to do it. So that's cool. So stay tuned for that. It'll be next Monday. What are the 3 things again? Okay, so subscribe to my channel, The Jeff Word. Subscribe to Curious King's newsletter, and I'm going to put these details in the video when I do it. So you got to subscribe to the newsletter, and then comment on the video when I post it. You could say anything you want. It can be like cat balls. I don't know. You could say whatever you want on that video, as long as I got a comment and your subscription, and you subscribe to Curious King's newsletter. That's it. So you don't have to pull a fire alarm at a nursing home or anything like that. Although that would be hilarious. Just don't do that. I realize I just put that out to the internet. Just don't do that. Don't pull a fire alarm at a nursing home. Don't. You're sick if you do that. Okay, sounds very cool. Thank you. You need to read Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. Hidden Pictures. Producer Jill's got to write that down. Hidden Pictures, Jason Rekulak. Is that like a grim fantasy? Or dark? Grim dark? That's what Sean Lynch called it. Grim dark. If you don't watch Sean Lynch, you should watch his unboxings on YouTube. He's very informative, unlike me. So come here for that, the noise, and then get the info from Sean Lynch. And then It's Terrific is also extremely entertaining as well. So unboxers aplenty. The illustrations on the dust jacket are pretty striking. Yeah. I forgot who did the art. Sean Lynch will know. Go ask him. I forgot who did the art, but it looks chicken balls. Or cat balls. That's what the phrase I'm trying to make happen. Cat balls. The art looks cat balls. My cat has a talk show called Talk to the Balls. When you want to talk to my cat, he walks away from you and he just shows you his balls. He's like, talk to the balls. He ain't hearing it. Talk to the balls. I'm totally saying cat balls. Yeah. Oh man, that show was cat balls. Cat balls. Is cat balls 2 words? I don't know. I like seeing it 1 word that Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. just did. I like cat balls, one word. Hidden Pictures is a new ghost story and a fantastic... Oh, okay. I haven't read a good ghost story in a while. We have to read Dune. Producer Jill is throwing herself under the bus. Yeah, but I got to read Don't Let Them Get You Down. I've been so busy. I bought a lawnmower today. That's going to piss Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. off because it's not a book. But I bought a lawnmower today. And I was cutting the grass. No, Tim, it's 2 balls. Love it. Is it okay to do a Lance Armstrong joke? Not gonna. I'm not gonna. Okay, so speaking of Fracassi and Don't Let Them Get You Down, did anybody get that from Zagava? I ordered it, then I moved, so then I sent Zagava my new address, and it's nothing. I'm terrified that that book is going to go to Tax and Murder Land. So I'm a little worried about that. Anyway, do we comment on the video of this live stream? No. When you post it, or is there another competition video you're posting that we have to comment on? Yes. Yes, I'm going to post the giveaway video when I say this is for the giveaway for the blade itself, for the Curious King giveaway. That will be its own video. That's the one you comment on. And just make sure you're subscribed to the newsletter too. Because I'm going to be like Santa. I'm going to be checking that list twice. As much as, unless I have a Jack and Coke, then, Hope it's riding mower. They are fun. No, I don't have that big enough backyard. It's a push mower. It's electric though. It's electric. My first electric. I'm riding the Lightning, but it's not a rider. So now I just made it confusing. I don't think it's shipped yet. Okay, that's good. I've heard nothing from Zagava. I just hope they send it to the right address. I emailed them. I changed my profile so it says... I did the same thing with Dark Regions, but they didn't change my pre-orders to the new address. And then James Beach emailed me and said, no, it's an antiquated system, but I'm going to go ahead and change your pre-orders for Mallory and Offspring. If they ever, see the light of day, they'll go to your new home where you have a lawnmower, I hear. And I said, how did you know? He said, I watch the Terry Bowls. It's a reality show that I wasn't aware I was on. That goes without saying. Yes. With cup holders. Yeah, they have electric ones now with cup holders and radios. Like, you're never seeing the family again. You're going out on that electric thing, and you're reliving some glory days while your arteries harden. And you got some Jack and Coke, and you got some bee stings, and you got, melanoma blooming on your neck. Bloomin' Melanoma. I was in a band called Bloomin' Melanoma. I have 2 numbers coming from Zagava. One for me and one for the Zoom contest. Oh, very cool. Yes. For Kasi Freaks. I have not received any. Okay. Well, that makes me feel good. Hello, Megan. Good to see you. Christ, at the rate DR is dropping books these days, you may be in a retirement community by then. And if I am in a retirement community, please don't pull the smoke alarm, the fire alarm. Because I'm going to be on my riding mower listening to Photograph by Def Leppard, wearing cutoffs, rubbing butter on my belly. But it's a joke, because I'm probably going to die before that happens. Shelves look good, Jeff. Must feel great to have them out of their boxes and breathing that sweet, sweet Tennessee air. Yes, it is. It is. And this shelf that has my sun tops, not too happy with it. It was left here by the former owners. It's haunted. I don't know. They painted it this ugly green, so it's just, there's some things about it I'm not happy. But I do, I do appreciate seeing my SSTs, my Sun Tubs, my Earthlings, all that stuff out. It does warm up the room. James Beach said if they ever see the light. No, he didn't say that. No. I'm sorry, James Beach. That That was me. That's fake news. Yeah, that was fake news. James Beach said, he did say, it was an antiquated system. I'm going to update your pre-orders. No worries. I said, oh, thank you very much. And that's how it went. He never said if they ever see the light of day. No, I didn't mean to cause any panic. Don't go pulling any fire alarms. It's just seriously me being a pessimist. I think Dark Regions is gonna do them. It is gonna do them. When you shelved the books, did you arrange them differently? A little bit, because I knew I wouldn't have the trades there, and I do have some oversized Mallermans that needed to go on the tippy top. So my Sun Tup's got this shelf treatment, and it worked out really well. And then I went by author over here, and I had to do the Mallermans on top. This used to have a lot of my King trades, so it was kind of fun to do it. Also, man, you realize I never want to move again. I'm never doing this again. Ain't gonna happen. It's not going to happen to box them all back up. But I still have all my Sun Tump boxes. I'm doing a whole video on it. I got a whole video. Time lapse Jeff cramming the shelves full of books, talking about it like he knows what he's doing. It is very entertaining. So look for that soon. With all this talk of pulling fire alarms, I have a sudden urge to pull a fire alarm. I think that's misguided. I'm trying to raise awareness. So when you raise awareness for a disease, does that mean go get a disease? No, I'm trying to raise awareness that pulling fire alarms is a bad thing. I put a lot of Jack in that Coke. Where did the trades go? The trades, unfortunately, are still in a box. It's still in boxes, the King trades, which bothers me for more than a few of them. I do have this other half bookcase thing going on over here that I was going to put the trades on. It's a work in progress. I've only been here a week. It feels like I've been here a week and a day. It's been a week and 4 days. But it feels like I've been here. It feels like I just got here, but it also feels like, my God, we're still living among boxes. So it's a weird place to be. And while I do love shelving the books, there's so many other things I got to do. Like buy lawnmowers. I was staring at that DR statement. Oh, what was the DR statement that Mark made? Oh, I did miss a couple? What did I miss, Producer Jill? They're saying cat balls. He said, are you watching me? And he said, I was watching that I was staring at the DR statement. But I don't remember what the DR statement was. I don't know. Okay. Well, you got to speak louder, Producer Jill.
Flash is asking, is it the number of the beast?
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was getting to that. What if there's a fire? What should I do? Guard the fire alarm to make sure nobody pulls it. See? Yeah, I mean, there's a reason there's a fire alarm. So here's the thing. Pull the fire alarm if there's a fire. Or if people need to be alarmed. Or if you want to be slapped with a misdemeanor. Or is it a felony? I don't know. Be cool about fire safety. If they ever come out part. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Love the new library. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. So is it Number of the Beast this week? Even Robin Quivers was on camera once in a while. Oh, yes. Yeah. That's a jab at you.
Uh-oh.
Robin. Robin Quivers was on camera a lot later on, though, wasn't she? I mean, she was like all the time laughing at everything Howard Stern said. Do you know who Robin Quivers is? I got to get Beetlejuice on here. Did he pass away? Beetlejuice. I mean, I didn't like the way he made fun of the disabled people. I hope he compensated him well. I don't know. Because it'd be like, hey, Beetlejuice, spell red. And he'd say LFQ. And then everybody'd have a laugh. And I'm like, that's kind of sad. Man, that's kind of sad. She was on every day. Okay, so is it the number of the beast? I'm not going to say. But there is a Suntup release this week. It's my favorite time of the month is when that Suntup release comes out. And I'm very, very happy for it. I will say I interviewed the author, and it was a great interview. Fantastic. It was the easiest interview because all I had to do was say, hi, so-and-so, what's up? And then, bam, so-and-so went into all kinds of great things. So he made it really easy. The interview was awesome because of him, and I'm going to air that on Thursday. I'm going to make the video live here. So, Martin, you don't have to be on Facebook to see the video, see the interview. And I got to say, it goes beyond Suntup, the interview, in many ways. And I think it's important because the author is someone I think people should hear from. And he had a lot to offer, a lot of great insights. So check it out. It's roughly an hour of good times, good conversation. Highly recommend it. I recommend all the interviews. The interviews are my favorite thing to do, and the live streams. Those are my two favorite things to do. So you're getting more of them. I'm just gonna do. I got to interview Josh Malerman. I meant to do that back in March, and then bought a house. So I've got to interview him. Omen. Is that what you're saying? Omen? You're stoked for Omen? Huh. Nemo is Omen backwards. Nemo. Finding Nemo. Maybe it's Finding Nemo. And we can all learn a lesson about just keep swimming. Jack makes your Coke go flat. Don't tell that to Hunter Biden. Gotta work in a Hunter Biden joke every time. You're not going to be on camera, EJ. Nemo is in Boy's Life. Oh, I got to read Boy's Life again. I read it once. I don't remember it. I got the Sammy Hagar hair going on. I'm local. So yes, Suntup release week. Did you see my Butcher Boy? I'm telling you. That is the absolute best book I will ever own. Nothing is ever going to top it. Nothing. Oh! There's no book I will ever own from any other publisher that will top that. None. Sorry. I'm probably going to say that in every single video. Jason Statham says, just keep swimming in the Meg. Really? He is, he was a swimmer. Did you know that? Olympic swimmer. You want to see it again? You want to see it again, Phil? Okay. Here it is. Look at this book. Look at that. The Butcher Boy. I think I look at this every night. Every single night. It opens up. Bam. And the tie-dye lambskin is, oh. Look at that. Oh, man. I love that binding, that curve. Oh. If you could smell it. And those Mexican Mayan handmade paper. It's just the texture, you can feel it. Oh, I'm telling you, I cannot even with this book. The Butcher Boy. I'm not worthy. That's the fact. That is the fact. Velvet floors. I'm not worthy. I mean, I should not be showing you guys this because I know how jealous and upset I would be. But, and I do love the way the tie-dye pattern looks like a face, like kind of yelling or grinning. Like there's his eyes, that's his nose, getting a little bit of light, and his mouth is in darkness. I don't know, I'm just seeing that. So, love it. Love it. Butcher Boy. I mean, I will never own a better book ever in my life. Never. I don't know if I earned it, but I'll be eternally grateful for it. David Seltzer also contributed to the Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory screenplay. Just saying. Oh, really? Did he? David Seltzer? Who's that? Did he? He contributed? Willy Wonka? Huh. I want to see that damn letter Butcher Boy in person so bad. Mitch, come to Chattanooga. I will meet up with you. I will do a Rapture Ales commercial with you. Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love, I wish, I don't know if I could share your news, Mitch, but Mitch is going to be in the Chicagoland area in the coming months at some point. And I wish I was still there just to see Mitch. It's a shame. So you got to come up here. I'd love to have Jeff Con. I feel like I can't even buy a house and settle into a house and be prepared. So I'm really, really trying to get my stuff together so I can make something like that happen. I don't know if my fuzzy testicle is going to be in the shot, but I put the microphone up there. So it is the Butcher Boy lettered is absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah. Book ASMR, that would mean I'd have to whisper, right? I'd have to whisper. Scully could do the ASMR. See, the microphone fell. I knew. This is ridiculous. This whole setup. My mic stand broke. Whatever. Expat Dreamer joined late, but I have to start with a wow. Your library. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I have a $100 fine sign there. I don't know why, but it's there. I wonder how far we are out on the numbered Butcher Boy. It will be my first numbered, and I'm stoked. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That artist edition is shipping with a quickness. And then David Lupton emailed me to say, ask me for my address because my remark is on the way. During my interview with David Lupton, he said he did a different illustration of the final moment or the climax of the book. He did a different illustration for that moment. If you look at Butcher Boy and see that last illustration, he did a different version of that. And that was the only one that Paul and Rebecca bounced and said they wanted a redo on. And he did something that was very much more literal and gruesome. So he said that wasn't his original take. And so I said, for my remark, I want your original take. And so he did it. And so I'm going to have his original take on that part. I think that's super fitting. I'm one that never asks for a remark. And if he didn't want to do it, I wouldn't have pushed it, obviously. Duh. But yeah, I was thrilled he was willing to do that and send it along. Oh, I can't wait to get it. And I'm going to put it in with the tray case of the lettered because it's a separate piece of paper. So, yeah, I have to have the second. Oh, have to second Expat Dreamer. Your shelves look awesome. Thank you. Thank you. It's making home feel more like home, you know? Sweet, we'll have to talk. I'm only about 2 hours outside Chicago, which makes me feel like a heel that I never met up with Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. So maybe I have to swing by, Jill. I'll have to swing by Chicago when Mitch is there and Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. is there. Okay. Might have to do that. And then maybe we'll go to Michigan and crash Josh Mallerman's pad him and his special lady friend, maybe they'll be hitched by then. But cheers to you, Josh Mallerman, Jack and Coke. Cheers. Yes, dude, I'd love to meet up. Oh, I'll be there in October. Okay. Only the best ASMRers, ASMRists knock over the speaker on the microphone. Oh, they're booking it. Jill, they're booking it.
We've been there for 50 years.
I know. We were there for 49 years. Me. I was in Chicago longer than producer Jill. Yeah, by a while. God, that remark sounds ridiculously cool. We could catch a Cubs game. No, don't do that. No, don't do a Cubs game. Anyway. I'll go to a Cubs game, but I gotta wear this. It's made with actual Budweiser cans. And I know that's sacrilegious because if I would be with Mitch, he's a brewer of stuff that makes, Budweiser taste like vomit piss. But anyway, that's, once you say vomit piss on a live, you got to kind of start wrapping it up. How long have I been going? Oh my God, 45 minutes. Jack and Coke, they make the time fly by. I'm invited. Okay, I will tolerate a Cubs game if I'm there with Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. and Mitch. I would happily do that. It's not really much against the Cubs. It's just I don't like baseball. Not my thing, But anyway. Oh, another bit of Suntup news. If you saw my Jawas unboxing, the dust jacket had a defect on it. Now, I wasn't going to say anything to Paul. He just sent me a lettered Butcher Boy. So I'm not going to complain about a defect on an artist edition dust jacket of a book I have 2 copies of. So I wasn't going to say a word. But Paul saw the video and he said, your replacement dust jacket's on the way. I thought that was great. Much appreciated. And yes, so I wanted to work that in, that it's great customer service, that he saw that and responded to it before I even complained. And for the record, I wasn't going to complain. So that's that. Centipede Press dropping that long collection next week. Yes, funny bit, I didn't get a Centipede Press newsletter last Sunday because I got my eyes peeled for Powers of Darkness. I mean, not literally peeled because I think that'd make you go blind. But I've been looking out for that, and I didn't get a newsletter, and everybody started talking about the newsletter. So people were kind enough to tell me what was coming and what I had missed. And yeah, he's doing, what was it? He's doing the Library of Weird Fiction volume for Frank Belknap Long. Yes. So yes, that's dropping next week. Where am I? Yes. So I like the Jaws AE a tremendous amount. I love that red edge stain. I want to see more edge stain in publishing altogether. I love it. I love it when it happens. Love seeing it. You hear the train? Hear the train, Vern? Saw that comment earlier. I got a split. Have a great week, everyone. Stay frosty. Okay, Flash. You stay frosty. Enjoy whatever you have wherever you are. See you, Flash. Camelot is sending out the Jaws AE. Mine is on the way. Well, Ron, did you see my video? Because if you did, I spoiled everything for you. There are so many little nice treats in there. And I just said one out loud, so I apologize. But there are so many nice little treats to that artist edition. You could tell Paul really loved that book. I think he loves all his books. But there's just something like he put a little extra in there for that edition. And I thought it was really cool. So I loved it. And I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that numbered edition. That numbered edition looks to be a very impressive number, you know. I say that every once in a while, like the Blackwater number. Oh, that's disgustingly awesome. The Island of Dr. Moreau was... So these are all numbered editions. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to be blown away, and I totally was. So I cannot wait to see that numbered edition for Jaws. I saw it complete with spoilers. Still gonna love this one when I get it in my hands. Yeah, I mean, like pictures and blather and video, they convey a bit, but nothing, I'm telling you, nothing beats the experience of holding the Sun Tup book. And I do want to correct one thing. In the video, I talk about the dust jacket or the boards of the artist edition. I said it looks like waves. It totally looks like shark skin. It's the same color, and I think the texture is meant to imply shark skin. So that's I don't think it's meant to look like the ocean at all, especially because it's gray. So check it out. See if you agree that it is going for that. Edge stain is what ruined Gardens of the Moon from Subpress. Really? Did it got through the pages? If it's not done right, it can be a hell damage, hellish damage. Camelot also sending Handmaid's Tale. Mine's in the way. I didn't get the artist edition. Oh, that's another number that's gonna be just amazing. Oh, I got my heart-shaped box from CD yesterday. Remarkably impressive production. Yeah, wow, you just got it. I got it over here behind my Metallica Cliff Mall. Yeah, it is beautiful. I think for what Brian James Freeman is charging and the materials he uses, those Joe Hill books are stunning. And, you know, the Francois art is amazing. Bonkers stuff, man. So that's really cool. Levidian via CD, I should clarify. Oh, yeah, no, I knew that. I bought mine direct from Levidian, so I got it months earlier or whatever. That book came out great. I love it. Levidian crushes. He does. Levidian is on my short list. I always forget to mention Levidian. I say Earthling, SST, and Suntup. But Levidian's there. Centipede's there. Those are the 5. I know I'm forgetting somebody else. Right? But I love the tier that Levidian occupies, you know. It's similar in some ways to Centipede, but Centipede fluctuates. Centipede is either like Suntup or SST with their prices. Their quality is always great, so you can't go wrong. But I love the tier Levidian is really punching above his weight in a lot of ways. So anyway, you all know this. I'm preaching to the choir. Jaws numbered is so exciting for me. It looks great, and they always look better in hand than on the website or in Jeff Word videos. Am I right? I mean, they do. They always, it's the experience. It's the Suntup experience. You should always get it direct from Suntup when you can. You should always, huff the book. Huff it. And I'm sorry if COVID took away your sense of smell. I guess it's a very real thing. They said some people lost gray matter where it comes to sense, the olfactory and what have you. The olfactory, where sense made. Gardens of the Moon had to be completely redone, including signature pages, because the pages stuck together. Oh my God, I had no idea. Wow, that is a nightmare. Wow. Yeah, Brian's dog passed this week. That's a bummer. I didn't read the whole post. I hate seeing that. Breaks the heart, man. Dogs, they give everything they got. All 100%, unless it's my dog. She just takes. But most dogs give everything they have selflessly. I'm wandering in and out of the room. Did I hear you say Centipede's Power of Darkness will be next week? No. I said I was keeping my eye out for that, and I didn't get the newsletter this week. Jared cut me out. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to Jared, but he cut me out of the newsletter. I didn't get the newsletter this week, Producer Jill. I don't know. I looked at my spam. I looked everywhere. I didn't get the Centipede Press newsletter. But it was the long Masters of Weird Fiction, right? The long collection. So that is next week, probably about $50 to $60. Jared said he's doing about 1,000 copies, so he's going to have them for a while. That's what he said, because somebody had to share the verbatim with me of what was in the newsletter. So Dune Messiah pre-order should be coming pretty soon. Well, I'm not on the rights track. I just have Dune that Producer Jill won't read. Producer Jill and I have got to read Dune. So we're going to read Dune. Yeah. So, but I don't have a number. I have the unsigned one. It's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Had to be replaced because I'm the one that had repeating photos, and then he replaced it. So Jared did right by me. So I talked about Curious King, Sun Tub. Josh Malerman got engaged to his special lady friend. Cheers. I just read it again, so I had to toast him again. Also, okay. Well, let me get to that. Let me get to that. So, did you see the housewarming gift I got from Paul Fry at SST? It was pretty amazing. He did not have to do that, and I loved it. And so now I got Mongrels, The Only Good Indians, a couple of Arcs, and Mallory. And it's awesome. So I took that opportunity to thank him and then ask him if he could publish Blake Crouch and Philip Fracassi. Two authors I think would be balls out, cat's balls. It'd be cat's balls if SST did Crouch and Fracassi in two different, in some sets, get an artist on the job. That would be awesome. So I asked Paul Fry, and Paul Fry very kindly and gently told me, basically, listen, I'm working here. I can barely keep up with my contracts I have landed. Let me worry about getting the books out the door, doofus. He didn't say that. He goes, I got a lot going on. I'm trying to line up the contracts I have landed. He goes, but when the dust settles and the smoke clears, and at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, he'll possibly look into these authors. So then I wrote an email to Blake Crouch, and I said, hey, man, SST should be your UK limited edition publisher. So I put the bug in his ear. Not literally. So, yeah, the housewarming gift was amazing. I will read Mongrels. I will. I think I'm going to read that. That'll be the first SGJ book I read. So speaking of Fracassi, he had COVID. And that sucks. Sucks real bad. He had it real bad. He said he was vaccinated and boosted, and he can't imagine how bad it would have been had he not been vaxxed and boosted. So his symptoms died down. There was 6 days of hell, apparently. So he's out of the woods, hopefully getting back from Brooklyn to L.A. In good health. But he had to miss StokerCon. And that sucks. A new author, a buzzy author, great event to meet people and talk and network and do all that schmoozy stuff. The business end of the stuff that people have to do. Really breaks my heart that he missed it. That sucks. But maybe we'll have a Jeff Con. But that really does suck. I hope SST does the new McCammon. Interesting. It's in the realm of possibilities, man. They did Cardinal Black. They did The Listener. Did they do any other McCammons? But King of Shadows would be great. I'd be down for that. Mongrels is fantastic. Oh, that's awesome. Same here. I have Mongrels, and it will be my first also. Good. Yeah, I felt so bad for Philip. Such a bummer and terrible timing. Yeah. He posted again today. He also said he almost fired a lawyer over a screwed up contract. He sounds pretty down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, you know, the thing, the plus side of having all those irons in the fire and having all that going on is awesome. You're getting things done. Boom, boom, boom. You're doing that, but then the downside is you got all those plates spinning. One's gonna fall and crash. And he's a terrific guy. He is a fantastic guy. So I'm really sorry that he went through that. So that's a bummer. Yeah, I want another SST McCammon. Their listener, I got their listener from SST, and I got the lettered listener from Cemetery Dance. And I gotta say, the SST edition of the listener was better than the lettered edition of the listener from Cemetery Dance. And that's rare. That is rare. I was super disappointed with the lettered of the listener from Cemetery Dance. So anyway, but at StokerCon, Jeff Strand won his first Stoker for his novella 20th anniversary screening. So cheers to Jeff Strand, a friend of the channel. I was going to live 16 minutes away from him. That's a bummer. Am I wrong, Producer Jill? Am I wrong? I don't live that much further. I gotta reach out and tell him where I live. And we should collab on a book. Should write Jeff Squared will be our pseudonym. That'll be our pseudonym. They'll say, yeah, I don't want to have my full name attached to this Drek. Do you have an unboxing of the lettered CD listener? Do I? I might. Producer Jill's looking into it. I think I did. I thought I did. But I wasn't really good with my titles back in the day, or tagging, or doing any of those things that make things easy to find. So I would have to. Did I?
I don't see it.
We don't see it. Do McCammon unboxing.
Oh, yeah.
MCCAMMON. I might. The Listener and Cardinal Black are the last two McCammons, so there may be hope. Yes. Cheers to Jeff Strand. Congrats. Yes. Bummer Philip didn't win. Has anyone read Gemma Files' book? I haven't. I haven't read any of her.
Actually, unboxing Swan Song and Tales of Dark Fantasies.
Oh. Okay. No, I don't know if I did that. SST's art for the Listener was perfect for this story. Yeah. Let me show it to you if you've never seen it. This is the lettered. I knocked over the duff bucket. So this is the lettered edition. It came in this tray case, which was pretty meh. It reminded me of Gauntlet Press's tray cases. It's sturdy enough, and then it's just, I do like this material. It's like cloth here. And I remember Richard Chismar at the time said Robert McCammon wanted something understated. He didn't want any art on the dust jacket. And so they were respecting his wishes. But the only difference between the numbered and the lettered, well, the material of the boards, but also the dust jacket was red. So Cemetery Dance is 52 in their lettereds. And so it's, you know, only 52 had the red. So I sprung for this. And I also had the Arc, but I sold the Arc. And the material here, it's not leather. I think it's the same as the tray case. Just kind of, it reminded me of Gauntlet Press. Very, very underwhelming, but it was a lot more expensive than a Gauntlet Press book. The art was cool. I like the art. I like the art in the SST edition far better. I had the provocative letter XX. That was cool. I'm getting a lettered XX Usher's Passing from Cemetery Dance to match. But the paper quality isn't all that great. It's not heavy stock. It has a ribbon page marker. But overall, very meh. This is not a bells and whistles lettered edition. And it was my first and only lettered edition from Cemetery Dance. So I was really let down. I am considering selling it, maybe paired with Usher's Passing, depending on how that looks. As a set, as a matching set, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. And there's no ribbon to lift the book out of the tray case. That kind of annoys me. You know? So that's it. Blah. Blah. It's just okay. It's, you know, I wouldn't have any complaints if the book, if that was the numbered edition. I wouldn't have any complaints. Not at all. And if it was priced right. But not for that. And I understand it was like the first edition of the Listener. They also did the trade and all that.
You do.
I'm looking.
No, you haven't.
Huh?
You do have Unboxing the Listener.
Oh, I do. But is it the SST edition?
Oh, sorry.
It might be. So I think...
Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's the Cemetery Dance.
Oh, okay. So I do have an unboxing of the Listener. So you get to see all that again. Comparing it to Gauntlets is spot on, yeah. SST's art for the Listener, yeah, it was perfect. Absolutely not a $500 book. No. Nope. Caught the stream this week. Hey, Tyler, good to see you. Yeah, and by comparison, so that's the $500 book. And this was an oversized SST edition for far less. I don't remember what this cost. It was, I bought it from Camelot, and this was $72. The art's awesome. Was it Vincent Sammy who did the art? But the signature page is bonkers. Look at that signature page. That was stellar. Stellar. I loved it. So, yes, cover design by Vincent Sammy. Cover and interior art. So Vincent Sammy did it all. And he did a great job on it. And it's a beautiful book. Board, plain boards, but not any different than a book more than 5 times the value. So the cost, far more. Much. I won't sell this one. This is definitely my preferred edition of it. Oh, you're not massively late, Matt. And besides, this is going up on the YouTubes, and you can watch it. It's not like it's breaking news on anything. And I did go through all of my little notes. I don't know if there's anything anybody else wants to talk to. Thank you. The room's looking awesome. I'm going to do a little tour. Like I said, at some point, I want to do a housewarming Zoom call with Jeff Word fans, but I just got to clean this room. Got to get boxes put away, I got to tell them, don't run the train for a night. We hear the train, but it's haunting, It's just imagine, it's loaded with ghosts. So it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I'm liking this corner setup a little better Because I like to see the sun tups. I like to see the sun tups. Yeah. So what's this week? Sun tup is this week. If you want to Jeff your shelf, you'll get the artist edition right away, and the numbered or lettered if you're on the train. I never push the lettereds because I can't afford the lettereds, so I'm not going to push something that I myself won't put on my shelf. But that's Suntup this week. I don't know when Curious King is going to land, but like I said, be on the lookout for my giveaway contest for the blade itself. Very generous of Anthony over there at Curious King to offer one up to one of my viewers. So we're going to do it random. It'll be awesome. I can't wait to do it. It's really a lot of fun, and I'm excited. You know, I'll get somebody in on the ground floor of a publisher. It's always fun. It worked out really well with me and Suntup. I loved getting in on the ground floor of that, and I haven't looked back. That's it for me. Like, Suntup's it for me. The top dog. Boom. Done. That's my home. Suntup Butcher Boy AE is shipping soon. Yes, it's coming. You can get a copy. There's about 60 or 70 left on the site. So I'm going to do an unboxing. Like I said, I'm getting a remark for that one from David Lupton. And I'm going to do it. And if you see it and you like it, you can buy it. Not mine, but from the Suntup site. I'm dying to see what he's done with those boards and how it looks. It's beautiful. The art's beautiful. And if you've never read the story, don't look at all the art. Because the last image is spoiler-ish. You're really not going to know the total details, but it's spoiler-ish. So yes, those are ways you can Jeff your shelf. Tell about 230 friends to subscribe to my channel, and I can give away the Dark Man. If anybody, and Acid Face Sasquatch. It burns! It burns! Humanity is awful! I can't recall. Have there been hints about this week's Suntup? There have been. Everybody earlier in the stream tonight said it's the Omen. I said it's Finding Nemo because Omen is Nemo backwards. So, and here's his turtle. Omen is the guess, the consensus, the horde, the hive mind has punched out its computer printout, and it is the Omen is the consensus. Like I said, I interviewed the author, so of this week's release. I interviewed the author, and you can see that video on this channel on Thursday. You can see my countdown on Thursday on Facebook, on the Fans of Suntup Facebook page. Me and Chris will chitty chat about the release. I have not seen, I rarely ever see the designs until the day of release. So that's a fun thing I got waiting for me. So I don't know what the designs are going to look like. I have seen the art. The art's great. I like the art. And the authors, he's an amazing guy. So all of that said, stay tuned. Go over there, check it out. If you're on the Facebooks, if you're not, apologies, Jason and Martin, that you have to miss out. Oh, and I got a surprise Centipede Press unboxing this week because producer Jill surprised me. She surprised me. So I'm going to unbox that this week. He's an amazing guy. He's male then. Or I misgendered her. Either one. I'm known to do that. Just talk to Cat House. But I talked to a guy this week. Let's just say that. I don't know. Maybe it was Jack. Maybe I talked to Jack from Jack and Coke. What's that, Jack? Pull a fire alarm? Oh, won't that just be cat's balls? See how I tied it all together? See? There's a method. I built this night in reverse. I said, I need to end with the sentence that I'm talking to Jack and Coke. He wants me to pull a fire alarm, and it's cat's balls. And I made it seem so improv and organic. Are you getting the tag team book review with you and... yeah. I don't know, Producer Jill. Are we doing a tag team book review? Oh, she's weeping openly into her beverage. The Producer Jill. That Producer Jill, she's okay.
They do not want to see me.
Sweet. The keeper of the children. Mine should be here soon. He knew. He knew what book it was. Because I was going on and on about it last week. They need to do Dune.
I like stuff all against.
Unbelievable. She's backing out. She has no problem putting Doughface Boy up in the camera to talk about books, but she's like, I ain't gonna be, I won't take a pound. She's probably gonna show up in like a, I don't know, Raggedy Ann outfit or something. I don't know what you're gonna do. Like you're gonna wear a disguise or something. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna probably call it done. Said Simple Simon to the Pie Man. Pull the fire alarm. Jeff is fine, but we're really here for Producer Jill. I know, and she knows. She knows. Pull the fire alarm. Really looking forward to that review. I'd probably make like 20 fake YouTube accounts and subscribe to the Jeff Word with all of them if it happened. Okay, Tyler's gonna spam and create bots for the YouTube. And then you get 20 chances to win the Dark Man. That'd be cool. So it's also stacking the deck. But you know what? I'm from Chicago, so we vote early and often, and even after we've died. So if you have 20 entries in the Dark Man competition and for Acid Face Sasquatch, you know, look for my gallery opening of Sasquatch being burned or otherwise humiliated by humanity. It's cat's balls. So look for that. Here's to Jeff Strand and Josh Mallerman, and a speedy recovery for Philip Fracassi. Hate to see that happen. You know, my brother was hospitalized with pneumonia, and it wasn't cool. It's not cool. He wasn't hospitalized, so thank goodness for that. Oh, I got a cane. It's part of my moving. When I moved here, I got a cane. Look at that walking stick. It's awesome. I just had to show it because I saw it, and I'm that easily. I see Jack's Link's lawsuit in your future. I mean, yes, maybe it's not going to be a video, but it's just you know, interpretations of how humanity has shamed or otherwise humiliated Sasquatch and rejected him. So anyway, that's it for this week. Stay tuned. So a giveaway is coming up in the works for the blade itself. Happy to do that. I hope it's one of the regulars who wins. Did it come with the shelf? No, this came from a gas station. You got to go to Love's. If you're ever on a road trip, go to Pilots or Love's. And this, man, this badass. I never go anywhere without this now. I also find myself singing Born to Be Alive. Are you guys aware of that song? Walking down the street feeling fine. Born to be alive. I mean, I can't think of a lower expectation for your life. If I'm sitting here eating Zaxby's chicken, playing Resident Evil all day, that's fine. That's all bonus. All I was born to do was be alive. And I did that. I checked that. I had one to-do on the list. Be alive. Check that box 5 minutes after puking my way into the world. And now I got this badass cane, a song in my head, and hardening arteries. And that's it. It's all anybody can expect. It's a real song, Born to Be Alive. I didn't make it up. I'm not that smart. Go check it out. Born to Be Alive, Patrick Hernandez. You will never sing another song again. Born to Be Alive. Good night, all. Take care. Love the cane. You know what? I'm going to get another cane, and it'll be my cocaine. Another Hunter Biden reference. So, and then if I break the cocaine, it'll be my crack cocaine. You see? Crack cocaine. Good night. Good night. Good night, you great people. Glad the move went well. It did. But I'm a little scarred, and I did age another 10 years. But we are here in Tennessee, and got the shelves here, and we're all, the kids are here. Everybody's here. Everybody's healthy. Ticks all over the place. Ticks. There are ticks. Our dog, every time she pisses outside, comes back 80% ticks. I'm like, are you wearing body armor? Is that like a Kevlar vest? No. Just a moving body of ticks. It's like she's like Optimus Prime. She's transforming. Little dog comes in. Army of ticks. Now, if you excuse me, I have a fire alarm to pull. Excellent. Excellent. That got producer Jill to laugh out loud. I don't think I should publish this live stream. I'm gonna get sued by Jack's Links for the Sasquatch jokes, and every municipality that had to send out a team of firemen, of fire people. I don't know what the vernacular is, to respond to these prank fire alarms. It's like I now have a Tyler Durden Fight Club level of pranksters out there pulling fire alarms that I'm going to need a split personality to manage because I can't do it myself. The Jeff word becomes Fight Club and an army of ticks. So, thank you. Good night. Good night. Great show because of you all out there playing along. How many fire alarms do we have to pull before midnight? Damn it. Damn it. Spoiler. What did I spoil? Did I spoil something? Oh, shoot. I did. Never mind. If you didn't know what I spoiled, then that's cool. Although, whatever. Yeah, it was a spoiler. I apologize. I don't like doing spoilers. I see dead people. Whatever. Good night. It's called Terminix. Call them. Damn! Number one's laying down the law. Ticks. Oh, there's so many ticks. I had a tick, thought it could crawl up my bony Irish leg. I got to him real quick. It tasted like peppercorn. So good night, everybody. Good night. I've overstayed my welcome. Jill's rolling her eyes hard enough to produce a seizure. I'm going to go talk to Butcher Boy for a little while. Have some more Jack and Coke. Pull a fire alarm or two. There's an assisted living facility not far from here. And if I have enough of these, I'm going to prank call Josh Mallerman. I'm going to say, "This is for you, Josh." I'm going to pull that fire alarm. And I'm going to scream, "Hunter Biden!" And then run. And nobody's going to know what the hell it was. They're going to say it's a right-wing extremist. And Josh Mallerman's not going to know how he's going to be involved. See, this is for your special lady friend. You and your special lady friend made it official. Boom! Hunter Biden! And then run out there. And it's probably how you're going to see me on the news. Scream "Born to Be Alive" before pulling the fire alarm. I'm born to be alive. Boom! Oh, man. Born to be Alive. And I bet you the people in that nursing home or whatever are going to say, walking down the street feeling fine. They're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. They all have their canes, and they're probably going to bust into a flash mob. All right, so don't pull a fire alarm. Maybe have a Jack and Coke. Do watch Born to be Alive. Right after this, go over there, Born to be Alive. Do that. You owe yourself that. Stay away from the ticks. So, I don't know where to go from here. So, anyway, do that and do other things. Stay out of jail.
Wish number one here soon.
Number one, we hope you show up soon. Get yourself a place up here. So you can get these ticks. I mean, they bite you. They like burrow, you know. We had one off of Willow. It was like Willow gained 8 pounds, and it was like all ticks. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and stay out of trouble, kids. I'll see you Thursday, maybe.